Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. My name is Ben Pulowski. I'm part of Geotab's Learning Center. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a guest with us today. We are joined by Tamara Bouchard, who is our Marketplace Project Manager. She is going to be talking to you a little bit about the Geotab Marketplace. What is the Marketplace? What does it do? And how can it help you run your fleet? And with that, I will pass it over to Tamara. Tamara, thank you for being on Wildcard Wednesday.
Ben, thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. As Ben mentioned, my name is Tamara Bouchard, and I've been working at Geotab for about 2.5 years, and I am the project manager for the Marketplace. So for the time we have together today, I'd like to talk more in depth about the Marketplace and how to get the most out of it. So a few things we'll be focusing on today is what is the Marketplace, how to get the most out of the Marketplace and how to use it, key features, Marketplace trends, and of course everyone's favorite, the Marketplace roadmap. So what does the future look like with the Marketplace? So before we get into a deep dive into the Marketplace, I'd like to keep 2 questions in mind while I'm going through this. The first question, as you can see on the screen, is which area of my business needs improvement? Let's say you're looking at your overall business and you identify a few gaps, whether it's productivity of your employees in the field or you're wanting to manage your company's fuel expenses better. Please keep this in mind during our time together today. I'll follow up at the end of the presentation. The second question I want you to keep in mind is how can I do this with Geotab? If you've identified a few areas to improve, ask yourself, can I do this with my Geotab, or am I looking for an additional product to extend what I already have? What's great about the Marketplace is we have over 150 solutions that are integrated to meet a variety of business needs. So my goal today is to discuss how to find solutions more applicable to your business to fix those gaps in your daily operations. So what is the Marketplace? If the Marketplace is new to you today, it's best considered as an online solution center for fleet management. An easier and shorter way that I like to explain it is an app store for fleet management. So you can go online and search through hundreds of solutions. Because we cannot purchase directly, we can't call it an online solution store yet. Why we created the Marketplace in the first place was because we wanted to integrate industry-leading solutions with our platform. So we've partnered with some of the best products like cameras, TPMS, dispatching solutions, remote working solutions, etc. So if you think about it, we already have, our plug-and-play device with patent algorithms and all this rich data that gets collected and transformed into my Geotab. We're continuously improving upon our product, but we can't be everything to everyone. So what we wanted to accomplish was create this diverse partner network and partner with industry leaders in fleet management so that the bundled or integrated solutions would help Geotab customers better achieve their business goals. And again, we have hundreds of solutions, so there's going to be something that you'll find in the Marketplace that's suitable for your business needs. So how to use the Marketplace? What I'm going to be talking about over the next several slides is how to customize your Marketplace experience. Oftentimes we get asked, if there's so many partners and so many different solutions and different ways of helping with fleet management, where do I go to get started and how do I know I'm finding the best solution? So let's take a look at the Marketplace more in depth. There are several different ways of finding your solution. So you can do this through our home page or use the left menu bar for categories, solution types, pillars, the search bar, our filter bar that is a fan favorite, and similar solutions. So our home page, obviously when you go onto the Marketplace, you'll land on our home page. It's important for us to keep information new and fresh, so we continue to update our website every week or 2 weeks. Keep looking online because there's always going to be new content. Ways to learn more about solutions on the homepage include banners and our homepage categories. So with our banners highlight different fleet management concerns. Whether it's fuel management that's important to you, or learning more about cameras, ELD, or perhaps the regulatory compliance for food and beverage in the US, we look at fleet management trends and introduce partners who can help solve these issues. So if you see on the right-hand side of my screen, you can see 3 banners: protect your fleet one camera at a time, buy in to buy now, customize your data analysis. These change again 1 to 2 weeks. The second thing that you'll notice is our homepage categories. Geotab feels 3 areas users are interested in are what's popular, what's new, and of course, everyone's favorite word in business, what's free. So on the homepage, we continue to update these every 1 to 2 weeks. Popular solutions are based off of Google Analytics, so most searched or most viewed solutions. New launches, obviously, if there's a new partner that comes on, we want to make sure that they're featured on our homepage. And then who wouldn't be more excited to learn more about free fleet management solutions? So our categories. Maybe you're on the marketplace to find something more specific to your needs. The marketplace has over 16 categories for fleet management. Take a look at the left menu bar. When you're at the home page, you'll notice categories. And in this case, for my presentation, if you look at the right side of my screen, you'll see a long list of categories. We've identified 6 areas of solutions that fall under our umbrella. So yes, 16. It just goes to show that we aim to integrate with a diverse set of partners, as we understand that our customers have a wide range of business needs. Where we've noticed consistent ongoing volume with Google Analytics, with any searches that we're doing, our most popular categories are the following categories. So cameras has been popular since we launched in 2015. This year was ELD and IFTA and DVIR. Fuel management has been consistently popular, as well as asset tracking and field service and workflow. Another way to find solutions is based off of solution types. We wanted to make sure that the marketplace wasn't just one type of solution. We didn't want this to be something that you go on and it's just mobile applications. So we wanted you to have a preference. With solution type, we have 5 different types of solutions to improve your fleet management. So this goes into My Geotab add-ins, hardware add-ons and accessories, mobile apps, and integrated software solutions and custom reports. So one of the things I wanted to point out was that integrated software solutions is different than My Geotab add-ins. It's still a desktop application, it's just not in the frame of My Geotab. Pillars. Geotab mentions our 5 pillars of innovation quite often. When the marketplace first launched, we could only use filter by solution and category. We've obviously expanded into our second phase of the marketplace, and now we want to include more things that tie into Geotab. So we can focus on what's important with our 5 pillars of innovation. So that goes into productivity, safety, compliance, fleet optimization, and of course expandability, which is the marketplace. Each of these represent the benefits that Geotab offers to businesses. So we've gone in through our ecosystem of all of our solutions and have identified what solution falls under which pillar. The filter bar, the ideal tool for every trade. So no matter who you are, our filter bar is a great tool to use to customize your search within seconds. So it removes the guessing game from which solutions are suitable for your business. We wanted to include a filter bar because it is difficult to look through so many solutions. Everyone's busy, and we want to make sure that when you are coming to the marketplace, you can really customize your experience within seconds. So how do you use this? The first thing to note is that it's not available in the home page. So when you do want to get started with the filter bar, if you go to the left menu, you'll notice that there's a button called All Solutions. If you click All Solutions under that button, you'll be able to create the filter. So the filter goes through fleet size, fleet type, My Geotab plan, region, language, pillars, and solution type. So one of the things that is important to me, and I'm sure that some of you have run into this before, is you start looking through the marketplace and you finally find something that you would be interested in, and then you find out that it's not within your My Geotab plan. This way you're eliminating any of those incidences, and you're also eliminating the time it takes to look through all of our marketplace solutions. Another thing I want to mention is the optimized search. So it's another easy way of discovering more solutions on the marketplace. We've redone how our search engine works so you can access the most relevant solutions in the least amount of time. What I mean by that is our search engine matches with solution name, partner name, solution description, and keywords. So for example, let's say you're in field service and workflow and you're looking for a dispatching solution for your people in the field. And you want to make sure that collecting invoices is a little bit easier. So one of the things you're probably going to look at is digital signature. Maybe you don't know the solution name of what you're looking at or the partner name, but you can look at searching in the search bar for digital signature. The solutions that do have that available will show up in the search results. So similar solutions. So it's really finding the best fit for your business. So you've been able to use different ways of searching for your solutions, but you want to know if there's any other solution that is a competing solution. So for example, right side of the screen, you'll notice a screenshot and it's one of our camera solutions. To the right of it, you'll see something called similar solutions where all the other camera solutions are listed. So it does find competitive solutions faster under similar solutions. So you're not, searching camera and then having to go back and forth. We want to make sure that navigating through the marketplace is easier and obviously faster. So key features. We want to address two key features that we find are very important to the marketplace since they recently launched. So buy now, and I'm sure you guys have heard of this before, and it might have been with another name. Originally, we called it Bobo, but we've changed it to buy now, so it's a little bit easier to understand. Buy now launched in March, and it's direct marketplace purchasing. So any customer can purchase qualifying solutions directly off the marketplace in My Geotab. It's really important to know that. So if you were on the website and you were to click buy now, it would redirect you to say log into your database. So again, it is a one-click installation, which is great. If we have any users right now that have been using any marketplace solutions that are not on buy now, you can understand that there is some time with your reseller and your partner to get it implemented into your database. This is as easy as a one-click installation and automated billing. Like I mentioned before, I discussed qualifying solutions. So right now we launch with two solutions, which is D2Go's Driver Challenge, so the screen that you'll see on the right side, and that's a gamification app. And then the other one is Fleet Hoster's Fuel BI, which is a fuel card integration application. So coming soon, we do have more solutions that are launching. So we have Optimum Fleet Health, which is a diagnostic system for your fleet. And then we have Zendu Maintenance as well. Another thing that we wanted to mention, and again, most people's favorite word when it comes to business is free. So we wanted to make sure that some of the solutions that we have for Geotab add-ins are in the free one-click installations. So again, it's automatic installation. You would just click install now and it would install into your database or into Geotab Drive. So the solutions we launched, which I want to just quickly mention, is Fuel Tracker, which has been extremely popular over the last year or so. We have Geotab Roadside, which we launched this year, so that's our roadside assistance program. So if you are a Pro Plus customer, you can get free roadside assistance from us. We have things for ELD like short haul switcher, import HOS logs, bulk import trailers, and border crossing and more. I want to go into marketplace trends. One of the things I wanted to share with you guys today is some website data to give you guys an idea of marketplace traffic and use, trends that we're finding online and through My Geotab. On our marketplace today, we look through users and page views. Just from this quarter alone, we had over 66,000 users come onto the marketplace. Over 86,000 sessions were in place. So that includes going into the marketplace and going through the marketplace page or the home page and having your own click-through. So if you were to look at a camera and you went through categories, camera, and then you selected a camera, that's considered a session. And then we had over 202,000 page views, which is great. So that's just in 3 months alone. So a lot of people are looking at the marketplace. A lot of people are using the marketplace, which is great. One of the things that I wanted to point out was popular solutions within the My Geotab Marketplace, and there's popular solutions within the marketplace online. So My Geotab popular solutions include Fuel Tracker, the Safety Scorecard, Accident Reconstruction, the My Geotab app, and then marketplace popular solutions that are on our website include Geotab Drive, Zone Defense Camera, the Safety Scorecard custom report that's free from Geotab, and of course the Fuel Tracker, which is a free one-click installation. The last thing I want to get into today is the marketplace roadmap. We're just going to talk about what we are looking forward to in the future. So hardware buy now. So we do have buy now. I spoke about the 2 solutions that we have launched, but we're now looking into hardware solutions that you'll be able to purchase online. So we're looking at asset tracking solutions, TPMS solutions, and cameras. We're also wanting to expand the marketplace, so it's not just going to be so focused on North America. So we are going to be launching solutions within the next month in Europe, and we are expanding to Latin America as well. With Buy Now in One Click, we're launching more Buy Now solutions for software. We're launching more one-click installations for free Geotab add-ins. And then finally, a lot of people are asking about custom reports. Because custom reports you have to download and then upload to My Geotab, we are going to have a true one-click install custom report into your database. And obviously they're free, which is great. So it's just another way of getting free extensions to My Geotab. Before we end off, I want to obviously thank you for joining me today. And I want to go back to those 2 questions that we first started off with. So the first question was, which area of my business needs improvement, and how can I do this with Geotab? I hope that my goal today of explaining how to use the marketplace, you can go in, create your filters, go through competing solutions, or use our pillars or categories to look through things that are specific to your business. And then obviously now you know that you can do this with Geotab because all solutions on the marketplace are integrated with us.
Tamara, thank you so much. I do have a question for you, Tamara, and I know, of course, that we have to maintain a level of neutrality here. But are there any applications or any things that you see in the marketplace that are maybe underutilized, maybe different solutions that would be a great help to fleets that maybe people aren't taking as much advantage of as they could?
And it's a great question, and I appreciate you wanting to stay neutral. Because we're in the marketplace and we get to see solutions every day, there are a lot of solutions that may need more time to discuss but are worth discussing. So now that I've had the chance to play around with a few solutions, I do feel like the fuel management solutions are so useful. So either take advantage of the fuel card integration, the one-click install from Geotab, or the Buy Now solution from Fleet Hoster. So that's your fuel card integration. Whether you're with WEX or another company, Fleet Hoster does any integration with any fuel card, which is great. So it's not just subject to one company. Another solution that I personally like that when I got to see the full demonstration is Seeing Machines Fleet Guardian. Micro sleeps are really important, especially with a lot of people that are driving on the road. It can cause a lot of damage and it does put your drivers at risk. So what the solution does, it's a hardware accessory, but it evaluates your driver's face and it can detect anytime there's a micro sleep. So there's an object that they put underneath the seat of the driver's car. So if there's any micro sleep that happens, it'll kind of gently shake or remind the person to wake up, kind of like a vibrate, and it'll wake the person up. So we got to see a lot of their demonstrations. There's a lot of live videos that they do have. And then what's great about that is, let's say there is a micro sleep, that fleet manager does get contacted to say, Ben's been driving for X amount of hours and he had a micro sleep, you should contact him. Then you can contact the driver and say, you know what, pull off to the side, or whatever it may be. I really enjoyed that demonstration, that it's a reputable company. So again, seeing machines, the Fleet Guardian solution, I found to be really interesting.
That's really powerful. That's a huge safety tool, and yeah, that's
Yeah, and
really amazing.
yeah, and what's great about it too is if people are interested in it, and we always talk about cost, like there is a cost to anything that's not free. But when we were looking at it, they do like a full ROI analysis on your fleet and everything. So you get to see when everything kind of starts paying off. So again, it's a really good product and it's a great company to work with. I was really impressed with their presentation and really impressed with their product.
I don't know if you have this information in front of you, but we did have a question here. Obviously, a big focus on ELD tools.
Mhm.
I guess for the past almost year now, we've been really focused on that. Are you seeing an uptick in downloads of the ELD info for the Drive app and ELD settings validator?
Yes, so we definitely have seen a lot of momentum with that, which is great because it's another free tool to add into that, and it is a one-click installation. So we did realize that once we were launching things with ELD, that they needed to have more information. So we have had a lot of customers starting to download those.
So if I'm browsing the marketplace and I find a solution and I want to get more information on it, how would I do that?
So let's say you're looking for a specific solution, you find one. There's a button called Request for Information. Request for Information, you'll fill out specific details, so your name, your company name, just a few more details about like location, etc. That lead does get passed to the marketplace team, and then we distribute it to the partner and to your reseller. We want to make sure that those people are obviously aware of everything so that you can have the full experience of having a reseller speak to you about your options and also having perhaps a partner do a live demonstration. What I really like about that process is that the partners love doing live demonstrations, and I think it's such a underutilized tool. Again, if you're interested and you want to know more, you can actually even say, I'm just looking for a live demonstration, and a partner will call you, set up a call, and go through everything together.
So what would someone do if they were interested in becoming a marketplace partner? How would they pursue that?
That's a great question. So you would be emailing the marketplace team. It's marketplace@geotab.com. This email does get sent out to myself along with my colleagues, so our business development managers, our EV, or executive VP of US operations, Joey Marlowe. Our business development managers will set up a conversation with you just to learn more about your solution and talk about next steps with you.
Great. So just need to send an email off to them and start the process on evaluating the solution and go from there.
Yep.
So you mentioned, is it bill? I'm sorry, buy. It used to be buy on
By
behalf
now,
of or bill
yeah.
on behalf of. So
Yeah,
what is it now?
it's by now. I think it's just a lot easier instead of calling it Bobo.
Sure. Not all solutions fall under that buy now category, correct?
No, unfortunately not yet. So what we're hoping to do soon is, evaluate all of our partners, how their billing system works, just to make sure that we can integrate with Buy Now. So there are limitations to that. We're either trying to build a different way so that more partners can join, and we're also expanding that so it's not just software. So again, we are trying to launch hardware this year, and that would be with asset trackers, cameras, and TPMS solutions. But for now, we only have 2 partners for software. I'm assuming that we'll probably have another 3 or 4 before the summer starts, and then we're going to continue to expand that throughout the year.
So how exactly does billing work? So if I'm an end user and I find a solution and it's buy now, is Geotab going to bill me? How is it different if there is no buy now button? Who am I paying for this?
That's a great question. So with Buy Now, you do get billed by Geotab. And with Buy Now, the solutions that are applicable to this, instead of having the support go through the partner, so let's say you've been working with a marketplace partner, you started using their solution and you need assistance, you would always be contacting the partner. But with Buy Now, you would be contacting our Tier 4 support located in Oakville, and they would be helping you with the solution. So get billed by Geotab, and you get the support from us as well.
Great, great. So there are many ELD tools that are marked as install now. Are those open to any user to be able to download those tools?
They would have to be a Geotab customer.
So I guess more like security clearances. So like if a Drive app user were to log into the database, would they have access to the marketplace? Could they download one of those tools, or does it have to be like an admin?
That's a really good question. So it does depend on the reseller because there's different settings that they can have for databases. So if you are a customer right now that you want to install something and you cannot install it, I would follow up with your reseller saying this is something that you want to install within, like if it's a ELD solution within the Geotab Drive application.
Sure. And then, something to keep in mind along with that is that all of these tools, you have to access the marketplace through your database in order to be able to install any of these tools. So if you just
Yes.
have like a driver out in the field, they're not logging into the database, then no, they wouldn't be able to download any of these just through the Drive app. So
Yes, exactly.
it's going to fall
Yes.
on anyone who's regularly using the database.
Yeah, so if we have, like, if you're looking to download anything, if you're looking to purchase anything, it has to be through my Geotab, the online portion, so our marketplace website. There's the buttons there so that people would obviously know that it's something that is a one-click install or that it's a buy now solution, but you'll get prompted to log into your My Geotab database.
Excellent.
If anyone's out there that's looking for a solution that they may not be able to find on the marketplace, please email us with those requests. We'd be more than happy to find out what you're looking for so that we can start working with that partner for integrations. Or if you have any questions about what I spoke about or you need help going through the marketplace, please email me and I'm more than happy to get on a call to work with you.
Tamara, thank you so much for your time today and for
So much.
educating us on the marketplace. We really appreciate it. Thank you again to everyone for joining us today. We appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great day and an excellent week. Thanks, everyone.